In this video, I'm going to show you how to create access cards and grant access to specific parts of the system to specific users. Now, the places you might use this are your programs, your products, or specific web pages within your system that you only want specific users to have access to. So I'm going to use the example of a program for this video to show you how you can use access cards to limit access to certain parts of your programs. So let's first create an access card. So what I'm going to do is navigate over to Contacts by clicking on Contacts over here on the left-hand side. And then I'm going to click on Access. And I have this one registered access card, and that is anyone who signs up and is now a part of my system. They've created a login and they are now just registered in the system. That's what the registered access card is. And I want to go ahead and create a new access card. And this one I'm going to call a VIP access card. So this is going to be for users who sign up for the VIP version of my course. So I'm going to hit save. And then you'll see that we have all these different types of access. So here you can restrict or grant specific types of access to specific pages within the system. Now, if I come here to my pages and I select something from here, you'll see that I've got my program pages over here. I can go in here and I can select which of these program pages I want my VIP user to have access to. But I'm going to do it a slightly different way. So you'll see here my VIP page is actually selected there, but I'm going to leave that alone for now. I'm going to leave all of this alone for now. You can come in here and choose these specific things. If I come here to my program, you'll see that they have access to that. You can choose what permissions you want to grant by access card here, but you can leave this all alone and you can grant specific access within the different parts of the system. So I'm going to go ahead and save this VIP access card. And now I want to go over to my contacts and I want to grant some of my users access to the VIP card. So I'm going to come over here to my users on the top left-hand side, and let's go ahead and go to Dolly Parton and let's give her access to the VIP access card. So she's now got VIP access, and I do also want to enroll her in my program. So I have created a program off screen. You can learn how to do that in the programs playlist, but I am going to select the Cinematography 101 program, make sure that she is registered and enrolled in that program. So she is a VIP user. All right, and then I'm going to hit save. And I do want to enroll another user into the system, well, into that program, so that I can show you what it looks like between a VIP user and a non-VIP user. So I'm going to go ahead to Andy Warhol, and Andy is going to also be enrolled in that program, Cinematography 101, and we're going to hit save. So now I want to go to that program that I've created and I want to start limiting access. So I'm going to come here to my programs and I'm going to click into the program that I created, and you'll see firstly that I've got this VIP bonus. And so I can actually go ahead and limit access to certain modules within my programs. So I don't have to create entirely different pages for the VIP parts of my program. I can simply limit and grant access as needed. So if I want to come here to my settings for the VIP bonus, I can say that this is not actually available to all users. And instead, I can add a condition and say that this is only available to users who have VIP access, and then I can close that and I can save it. This should also be a bonus module, so we're going to say yes. All right, so now you'll see that that bonus module is partially available. But another thing that I can do is limit access to certain pages within the membership site of this program. So if I come here to my setup and I go to the membership site, you'll see I've created a VIP page over here. So I want to navigate to that page. Well, actually, I don't need to navigate to that page. I'm going to come to my page manager. I'm going to click on VIP. And well, I wanted to actually manage my settings. So again, I'm going to edit those settings and I'm going to click on my availability. Again, it says available to all users. I don't want this to be available to all users. I want this to only be available to users who have that VIP access card, and submit. So then I can go ahead and save those changes, and all that should be all good. I'm just going to double check that those changes did save. Yes, okay, so you'll see it says partially available. All right, okay, again, I don't need to save those. All right, so now what I want to do is actually go ahead and log in as Dolly and as Andy so that you can see the difference between having that VIP access card and not when it comes to things like this. So I'm going to navigate over to an incognito window and I'm going to log in. And first I'm going to log in as Andy. So let's go Andy at demo.com. enter his password, log in, and then I'm going to click on Account, Programs, and when he opens the cinematography course, you'll see he's got access to Module 1 and Module 2, and he doesn't have access to the VIP section at all. But if I go ahead and log in as Dolly, so I'm going to log out as Andy and log in as Dolly at demo.com, super secure password, log in, and then again, account, programs, there it is. And then I can go into this program and you'll see that Dolly has access to that VIP bonus module and she has access to the VIP page. So that is one of the ways that you can grant access to users in the system and how you can use those access cards to create a different program experience for different users. So another thing you can do is actually limit the availability of products. So you might not want your products to be available to all your users. You might only want some products to be available to some users. So maybe you don't want your high ticket offers to be available to lower ticket clients. You want those only to be available once that client has surpassed a certain spending point within your business. So we're going to navigate back to our our admin area over here. So I'm just going to navigate back to here. And then I'm going to create a new product and I'm going to just simply create a product as we always do, call this my VIP product and give it a price and it'll be $9,999. And then it's not a subscription, it doesn't require shipping and it is published and I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And now I'm going to come here to my availability again on the right hand side. And I'm only going to make this available to users who have that VIP access. Then I can close that and I can save those changes. So now that product is only going to be available to users who have bought the VIP version of the program, or well, users who have that VIP access card. So if they've just purchased a VIP access card in your system, you can do that. And so if they've purchased the VIP access card, you can actually create purchasable access cards. So let's say that this is actually going to sell a VIP access card. So what you want to do then is go to Advanced Settings and go to Actions. And then when you scroll down over here, you can say Grant Access. So now you can grant access to the VIP access card if someone purchases this product. So let's say that this is fully available to everyone. And now when they purchase this VIP product, they're then given VIP access to the system. And so they get VIP access to all of those different things that we have granted VIP access to within the system. And you can save that. And that is one of the ways that you can actually grant access cards to users within the system. Another way that you can grant access cards to your users within the system is through funnels. So if I navigate over here to funnels on the left-hand side and I create a new funnel, we're just going to call this VIP funnel and leave all of this except for the template. I'm just going to use a basic opt-in template to show you exactly why I'm doing it this way. We can add a new list and say that these are VIP users. So why not add that list and then hit save. And then I can add an action within my funnel that grants them that access card. So I can add an action. So I want my actions and I can come here to grant access. And then I can select that access card over there and hit save. So now if a user moves through this funnel, they will be given that VIP access. So that is how you can create and grant access within your system and how to use those access cards to limit access to different parts of the system or grant access to otherwise limited parts of the system. In the next video, we are going to be covering compliance and consent. I'll see you there.